Okay, hi guys, welcome back to BMS Podcast. It is your host Odun Ayo. If this is your first time stopping by, you are welcome. And today I'm joined with Jazzy. So you have met her, I think, last week.
Yes.
And today we're going to be just chopping it up,
Just kikiing.
kicking, having a little chat.
Mm-hmm.
What do you want to talk about today? First of all,
Let's.
how are you? How have you
I'm.
been?
I'm great. I'm
Okay,
enjoying life. How are you
okay.
doing, girl?
Listen, I'm enjoying life too.
That's good.
I feel like I'm in my stress free era.
That's all that
I don't have
matters.
anybody draining my energy,
Mm-hmm.
siphoning my energy.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm kind of doing okay.
We love to hear it.
So where do we begin?
Let's talk about this tea app.
Okay, okay. What do you think about it?
Can you imagine if that came here into the UK? Can you
I feel
imagine
like UK are quick with it. Like the
the
UK,
crud that would be on there?
the UK like legislative systems are quick with it. Like they would
Mm.
shut it down
To
like
get.
really
Yeah,
quickly.
yeah.
But I feel like America's just a wild place. It's
Mm.
just a wild zone.
Mm.
But I feel like it's just really crazy. But I think in the UK they're more likely to hold you accountable for like
Do you think so?
revenge. Yeah.
Because I feel like the UK is so small as well.
Mhm.
And that is more likely to happen. Even the thing with UK Thanos, and
Mhm.
she's putting like guys on her page and exposing them, that's getting her into trouble.
Mhm.
And I feel like, I don't know, because the UK is so small, they don't play that. And I feel like you, if they were to have a T app, you would know everyone,
Mhm.
not everyone, but you would know who is on there because it's such a small community.
Like
And
people's family members are going to
you would
be.
see someone you know. That's the scary thing.
Yeah.
And we don't need access to it. I feel like we have that, maybe like through Telegram or whatever these guys are
Mhm.
using, but I feel like we have that and we don't need that in like men's hands.
Mhm.
Because I understand it in women's hands, because women aren't like, okay, I'm not gonna say, I was gonna say women aren't messy, but women are messy. But then women will be like for women.
Mhm.
Like I'm putting this guy up here to protect you. He does this, he does that,
Mhm.
like a little, but then like CRBs have been going on.
I do feel like women might not be as like they might not be dangerous in that sense,
Yeah.
but I feel like they might be vindictive and treacherous. Like,
That
oh,
has happened,
he
yeah.
did that. Like he doesn't like me anymore.
Yeah.
Then I'm just going to like ruin every possibility of him like talking to somebody else or seeing somebody else.
Yeah.
So there is a possibility that that would happen. Like if the relationship doesn't go how they want it to,
Yeah.
they would be like, okay, he did this, even if he didn't.
But then whose side do you take? Because I always side with the woman until the woman is proven guilty. I will always side with the woman.
Yeah, I feel like for me it's the same thing. Like I would, but I just feel like it's not something that we need in general. Because
You don't
even
think
the
we need it though?
whole,
Because like, who is the tier the Met Police aren't really doing much when it
hmm
comes to. I'm sure thousands of women complain to the Met Police about harassment, stalking, abuse, all that stuff, and they don't do anything about it. So maybe that women are taking things into their own hands and like doing the work. Like, yes, I'm gonna expose this guy. The police might not have helped me with the situation, but I'm just gonna like put it out there for other women that encounter him. This is him. This is what he's capable of. This is what he could do. So I'm just like giving you the heads up, like out of like women's solidarity, not out of like pettiness. Although that could
because
happen.
I think what happened with what's the name? What's the name of this girl?
Thanos.
Yeah, there
Yeah.
was somebody, the one that went most
Lied.
viral,
Yeah.
they lied,
Yeah.
and I also think like I don't know that many women that when something like that happens, they go online to be like, okay, or when they meet somebody, they go online to check if
Yeah.
he's done this before. Does that make sense? Or if he's like in
It's
a
a
groove.
good thing to check though, because you never really know someone.
I know it's a good thing to check, but I'm just saying, like, how often does it actually happen?
Yeah, you're just like love struck and you're not even thinking about any of
Yeah, so
that.
I feel like it's like if there was a legit like database,
Mm.
there would be, and it's like even now there are a lot of guys that go by
I
aliases. Like
mean,
look at
guys do
Mark
their
Cuban.
CRBs, yeah.
So it's like that's not his real name.
Yeah.
So it's like even when things like that happen, it's like okay, it's not common for women to just go and check
Yeah.
these things about guys, and then also it's like there's no there's just been like um accusations and claims and all that stuff,
Yeah.
and it's like that he was able to prove that he didn't do anything,
Mm.
but then it's like to me, so I think the ones that are guilty,
Mm.
it's a lot more obvious.
Do you think so?
I think
Like
it's a lot
they
more
just give that they
obvious.
would do that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it's a lot more obvious.
Mm.
But I feel like um there should be more pressure on like governing bodies
Mm.
rather than just us taking things into our own hands, because it's
Mm.
like
But sometimes
as
you feel like you
we're
have no choice because the police don't do shit about
I
like
personally think it's
serious
dangerous,
situations.
because if somebody could have done that to you
Yeah.
and violated you,
Yeah.
and they probably know you or know where you live, it's
Yeah.
like putting that
They
information
they want to
out
come
there.
back for you.
Because
Yeah.
exactly, because even when you go to the police, even like if it's an accusation that they take seriously,
Mm.
they would give you some sort of protection. They
Mm.
probably give like a restraining order or
Mm.
something. But it's
Mm.
like if you're putting out information about somebody that um it's not confirmed, you don't have any police protection, because the whole point of going to police is to have police protection. But if you
Yeah.
don't have it, then it's like now you're just putting out this information, and it's like, okay, there's no guarantee for your safety,
Mm.
right? So it's like, yeah, it is scary, and it's like they feel like they don't have a choice, but then it's like,
Even going to the police might be intimidating for someone.
mm-hmm,
Like your phone is just there. Like I could just like say this information anonymously rather than going by myself maybe
mm-hmm,
to an intimidating police station, and it's like everyone's just looking at you like, what do you do? What do you say? And it's like it's probably less intimidating for a person that's nervous about even talking about it to do it
mm-hmm,
on the T app. But I get what you mean, because there's even in America, I think everyone's like what driving license and ID got leaked, and
mm,
then so that makes it even more obvious. So it's like, okay, so and so reported this, so and so said that about this guy,
mm-hmm.
and that's even more dangerous. So like, what do we actually do? What do we actually do as like as women?
I wish I could say so, because it's like I just be in my house. I feel
Yeah,
like you be telling me to go outside.
yeah, yeah.
It's like I don't even go out to encounter men. I feel like
It could be
for
something as
me,
simple as just on your walk to the gym, and you encounter someone that's harassing you.
I feel like one of my um because I feel like I've had my experiences from when I was really young,
Mm.
like a child.
That's when it happens, though.
So
That's
so I feel like growing up, like just as an adult now,
yeah.
I feel like it's one of the main reasons why I don't drink. Because when I'm in public, I don't want to be out of my
You
mind
want
in
to have
that
your wits
sense.
about you, yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
And so it's like I have been very cautious of that. It's one of the main reasons why I don't drink.
Mm.
And also like I feel like even working in an office
Mm.
is one of the reasons why I'd just rather not work, because I work in a male dominated field.
Mm.
So I wouldn't want to hang around them like that.
Mm.
Even when I go to like parties and stuff like that, or like even out of the country,
Mm.
I have to go with a man.
Oh yeah.
I have to, because I just don't want to. I don't want to go with a
Because
group of
they'll
women.
assume that you're with him and they'll leave you alone,
Exactly,
which is
because
tapped.
men don't usually respect women as much as they
They don't
respect
respect
men.
women's
So
nose.
it's like even in carnival, like
Yeah,
the first carnival I went with a group of male friends,
yeah,
because like, okay, I'm in this group. It's like there's a higher chance of people just leaving me alone.
yeah.
So I feel like for me, I've just put those like gears in place.
Yeah.
Even like the guys, I'll be like, oh, let me take you out or whatever. They're like, let me come and pick you up. Nah, I'm not coming to
Mm.
pick me up. I'll meet you there in public.
I
The
hear
first,
it.
immediately they try to push. I'm like, are you trying to kidnap
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
me?
Because why
Like
are you so
straight
persistent about
straight
it?
up. Are you
Yeah,
trying to
yeah,
kidnap me? Because
yeah,
why?
yeah.
And so I feel like just
Can't lie. I'm
personally,
saying, get my Uber. Get my Uber.
I don't want them to have my address unless they're gonna send me money.
No, no, no. You get the Uber of the street, the next street.
Mm.
You get that street, and I'll do my little
I just feel like it's
clickety
even too
clickety walk.
close. Because they feel like you live on that street and they
The
post up.
next
Because I feel
street.
like
Come on, you have to think about these things.
I'll just
I'll get the Uber for
rather.
the next
I
street.
don't
I'll
want
do
you
my
to
little
know. I
walk,
don't because you know where I live. But
like the
with
area.
most guys, I'll tell them I live in Greenwich.
Yeah,
Because I don't even want you to know like I live around
it
here.
gets like that. I
Like
get it.
I don't want you to know the closest station to my
Yeah,
house.
yeah, I get
So I
it.
just want you to like
Because they are
just
crazy.
yeah. If I don't want to speak to you again, it's like okay, cool. I know that I'm not going to speak to you again, and I can just keep it moving.
That's another interesting topic.
Mm-hmm.
The men and their stalking.
Mm.
How the people are saying that men stalk more than women.
Yeah, women soft stalk. They
Mm,
stalk on
it's
socials, but
harmless.
men stalk in person.
Yeah.
Like I remember there was this guy that was telling me that if I was watching his stories, or like if I was using another account to
Mm.
watch it, and I'm like, first of all, I'm a
Wait,
tech babe.
what's the
If
context?
I want to if I
What's the
wanted to stalk,
context?
because I blocked him,
Yeah.
and he was like he just wants to know. I feel like he probably was trying to find a way to talk to me,
Yeah.
but I blocked him, and he was like, "Oh, I just want to message you to see if like you're the one that's watching my story, because it's starting to piss me off now. I put my page on private." And I'm like, "That's not my business, first of
Understand
all."
what a block means.
Exactly. I
A
feel like
block you don't
he
have
was just
access
trying
to
to talk
me.
to me
Yeah.
and ask me that, and I'm like, I work in tech. If I wanted to stalk you, you would
Mm.
know, you wouldn't have any idea that I'm stalking you.
Mm-hmm.
But he was going crazy over somebody watching his story.
Mm.
Imagine what we've had to deal with.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, just a story watch, really?
Yeah.
Like, do you know how many people are
It
blocked?
probably aren't even that interesting. Like,
Mhm.
what do you have to actually worry about? You're not
Mhm.
worrying about you don't have your head on the swivel when you leave the house. That's what women
Mhm.
have to deal with.
Exactly.
Like,
I remember
it's
even
not the same.
telling someone, "Oh, that I don't really go to concerts like by myself. So if I don't have anyone to go with me, I most likely wouldn't go."
Yeah.
And they're like, "Oh, yeah, just go by yourself." And I'm like, "Okay, you're a guy though.
Mm.
You're a guy
Or even
though."
talking about, oh, just you can travel. You can.
Mhm.
What do you mean I can just travel?
Yeah.
I have to worry about so much things.
Exactly.
Like, I'm not just going on my ones. Like, I have to worry about all this stuff.
Like, I'll just rather go with somebody else.
Yeah, just to have to have a peace of mind. Because I'm not trying to have to think about, like, I'm just trying to get to point A to point B, and I'm being followed and I'm being harassed, and they don't understand the word no.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to hear all of that.
I feel like especially like Woolwich area, you would go to Woolwich area,
The ghetto.
and these men are trying to speak to you, and it's like the moment you tell them no, or you just don't, they just start cussing you out. Like, it's
You're
still
fat anyway. Was I fat when you moved to me? That's what I want to know. Like,
so it's like why? Like, just leave me alone. And it's like they usually, because a lot of Yoruba men are in Woolwich, and they'll be like, "Oh, Aburo is like young girl, or like younger sister. Like, come, let me talk to you."
Whole time they're like 50, 60 years old.
Exactly.
With a wife at home.
A wife at home, wife and kids.
Her, yeah.
And kids, and I'm probably the same age as their
the
daughter.
kid, yeah.
So it's just like, yeah, I feel like I've gotten to a point where it's like it doesn't faze me as much. I just feel like those are a group of people that I just have to stay away from.
But Yoruba men in general.
Just men in general.
You think how practical do you think that is?
No, like, I feel like even speaking to people, I will speak to you for a while before I meet you, and then I'll meet you a couple of times before then. You know, it's like just getting to know somebody like personally, and I feel like most of the time we tend to know. Like, there's guys I was speaking to them, like, this one used to beat women.
How can you tell that from message though? Because a person can switch like that.
I feel like most guys have a certain level of control to them.
Yeah.
That are like that.
Yeah.
One. The second thing is, I feel like a lot of women have a certain level of like
because you don't think someone could just be a comedian and just switch on you, like.
I feel like a lot of women, the reason why they miss some of the signs is because most likely they have men in their lives that are like that.
Do you think so?
Yeah, and I feel like they don't either that, or they just have been conditioned to be of service to men in a way. So it's like, okay, see, like the Whitney and Locken situation, yeah. I feel like the main reason why that happened was because of the way her mom speaks to her. Like, I feel like the confidence was not there.
Yeah.
And I feel like with men, I feel like with me personally, there are just some things that would not, like, I would not allow. I'm not saying it's not gonna happen to me.
You don't like playful shoving and stuff.
Like, even with my cousins, like my cousins will be talking or fighting or whatever. Like my female cousin would smack my head, and I'm like, no, never again. No, don't do that. Even the male one too. I think he smacked me one time, and I didn't speak to him. Like, I just stopped speaking to him for the longest time, and I've done it since I was a child. Like, I remember the first time my dad hit me, I just didn't speak to him. Like, it was just. Because they would have to beg and grovel and all that stuff. So I feel like with men, it's even more of like, I'm not talking to you. Like, I don't know you anymore. Like, you're not the person I knew.
They don't understand that though. It's like, I own you, and where do you think you're going?
It's like
how dare you block me?
You have to just nip it in the bud, because there's no way you think that's okay to.
When does nipping it in the bud end? When you're there following me to the supermarket, like.
No, those ones. I feel like with those ones, it's a thing where it's like. Because I used to have a guy send me stuff online. I don't know if I mentioned this before.
What do you mean online?
Like, he would literally send me online, like on Instagram. He sent me a video of himself.
Oh,
yeah,
unsolicited.
Yeah. So it's like he would send me a video of him literally having an orgasm. So I reported that to the
sound
police.
on and everything.
like I reported it. Like he will literally send me every point where he's about to.
Oh.
Like yeah. So and I reported that to the police. Like I mean, they said they couldn't do anything about it because of
Because
his
they can't. They don't do shit.
his IP address and all that stuff. Like they can't. They don't know, and it's like he keeps opening multiple accounts.
Yeah.
So it's like if he's closed that account, there's no way for them to like track him down or whatever.
Mm.
So yeah, that happened. But I feel like if it's something that is in person and I can get like actual evidence of it happening, I would collect as much evidence and I'll actually, because it's like I feel like with a lot of women, they tend to like freeze.
Yeah.
When it happens.
That's a natural response.
Yeah. And I feel like for me, it's not that it's not a natural response to me, but I feel like I've been through that much in my childhood where it's like, I'm fighting you now.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not taking that shit.
Yeah.
So it's like, I feel like I've had guys in prison and they asked if I wanted to press charges. I'm like, I'm not pressing charges, but if it happens again. So it's like they already have a warning.
And that's intimidating enough because look at you rowing free. What's stopping you from coming and you know?
No, because it was a thing where it's like, okay, the situation I was in, it was like, okay, this person was like drunk out of his mind. So it's like, okay, you've been arrested, we're done. I'm not gonna press charges. Like they asked me if I wanted to press charges, and I'm like, I'm not gonna press charges. And so it's like, if it happens again, you're definitely like, this is already a warning. And obviously they'll look at the reports that you've had on you before, and yeah, they would now take it up because it's happened before. Like this is the second time. But I feel like you know, that is one of the things that confuse me because in my situation, every time I've called the police, it's always been like an escalated thing. Like it's always been like very quick and they take it all the way.
Yeah.
So it's like I haven't really experienced.
Maybe that's the thing because you had tangible evidence. But when it comes to physical stalking, there's no evidence of that. So whose word can you actually take? I could be like the person, like you said, that they just like accuse someone because they're feeling some type of way. But like if you are being stalked, what do you actually do? Like the police
But
can't
that's what I'm
take your
saying.
word
It's like
for it.
like you have to get it. You have to be recorded.
Yeah.
Like you have to be proactive.
But you're not thinking about pulling out the camera in that like.
No, I feel like it's a thing where it's like, if it's something that's persistent and you're actually scared, I feel like you need to start, because it's like, okay, it's one thing for you to be like, okay, the police should just believe you. But at the end of the day, like there are laws in place, so you have to do the best thing for yourself, which is gathering evidence. So like by the time you go to the police, they cannot ignore you because you have the enough evidence. If it's like having somebody else like come with you to somewhere and it's like, okay, maybe walk ahead, if he's following me, record him. And so if you have like multiple evidence of someone actually following you around, then you should obviously take it with you. And I feel like a lot of women, they have like they experience the shock and everything, but then it's like, even the friends, they should be able to like, okay, I'm gonna support you, let's go. Do you know what I mean? Because I've had like friends that will tell me stuff like after the fact, and I'm just like, if you want to report this, like I'm down. But it's like a lot of times they don't want to start the whole like situation and the whole case and all that stuff and lawyers.
It's very intimidating.
Yeah. But I feel like it's more important than ever to get your story out there and get it to the right channels, not just like, because I just feel like social media is it's a circus in a way. And I feel like, yes, your story might be out there, but does it benefit you? Does it make the situation worse for the other person?
Sometimes it's like, this thing has been weighing on me and I need to just get off my chest, because maybe there might not even be someone around me that I can like talk to about this. And that's the only thing that they feel like they can do. Like, if I keep this bottled up, it's gonna kill me, and I need to, not like really, but like, if this is gonna be too much for me, and I just need to get this information out for my sake, out of no harm to anyone else, but I just want to, I'm doing this for me because I feel like my story needs to be heard and I need to be validated.
I mean, I hear it, but it's just not a choice that I'd make, because I just feel like, for me, unless I can actually directly impact this person, I feel like the right channels would never be social media for me. Like, I'd rather pay for therapy. I'd rather, like, you know, the free talk to a stranger situations, because I just feel like in situations where you're putting your story online and you're putting your situation online, it's just not I just don't feel like social media is a place for it.
Mm.
If that makes sense. I just
Mm.
feel like, yeah.
Okay, what about, I don't know if you heard about, Dr. Umar being
Mm-hmm.
like a deadbeat,
Mm-hmm.
and how we used to praise this guy. I mean, not everyone, but like people used to praise this
That's
guy,
what I
like,
mean by
yes.
direct impact.
But listen, his daughter was the one that exposed him being a deadbeat. I would have no idea.
Yeah,
I
that's
used
what
to
I mean
root
by
for
direct
him.
impact. It's like, this is somebody that people actually look up to.
But then do you feel like it's like wrong for her to go to social media to talk about it?
No, because that's what I mean by, like, if I feel like there's no direct impact, like this
Yeah.
person is not going to be impacted by
Yeah.
me coming around. It's just like me just exposing myself to
Yeah.
multiple people.
Yeah.
I personally wouldn't do that. But if it's somebody that has that, reputation that a lot of people are looking up to, and a lot of people are believing in, not knowing that this is truly who they are, then of course, like, you can't, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's like, other than that, like, I feel like with regular people, I feel like just gather as much evidence. I feel like we need to advocate for that more.
Yeah.
Like, because the more
What about the
these men,
covert things, like stalking you from afar, and you don't have evidence of it, but you know for a certain that's that guy's car, that's what he looks like, that's him. But I have no kind of evidence of this, and there's no amount of like camera footage that can like capture this is him. Like if you're in a real sticky situation, like, what do you do for that?
I don't know. I feel like I'm speaking out of like my experience.
Yeah.
But it's like, other than that, like, I can't.
Yeah.
I don't have any experience
It
to.
differs from person to
Mm-hmm.
person.
So,
Yeah,
okay,
ladies, stay safe and carry deep heat, because
What is
pepper
deep heat?
spray, it's basically like something you spray on your muscles.
Mm-hmm.
But you know how pepper spray is illegal in this country?
Mm-hmm.
You can just carry that in your bag.
I mean, you can make your own pepper spray.
You can. The deep heat is. Have you ever sprayed deep heat in the air? Yeah, that's enough. Imagine that in someone's face. That's what I'm saying. Deep heat.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Mm,
Let's talk about the rings, the diamond rings. I feel
okay.
like there's been a lot of chatter. There was a lot of engagements, weddings that happened like recently. And then there was one with like Davido and Chioma. It looks really good,
It's
their ring.
gorgeous, yeah.
But then Cristiano Ronaldo finally, after 11 years, proposed to his longtime girlfriend. And he finally found the click. He was like, when he finds the click. He finally found the click. What do you think about the ring?
I think for as big a football player as you are,
I feel like
you could have done
it was
better.
a shut up ring.
Definitely.
It was a fine. Let's get married.
Yeah.
I'm Cristiano Ronaldo. I can just get the biggest diamond in the store. Just put.
Why didn't he then?
I think he did get the biggest. That's the problem. He just got like, hey,
So
get
many
the biggest
things.
diamond in the
Shut
store.
up. Shut up.
And I feel like with a lot of guys, when they're getting engaged or whatever, because of the love that they have, they put their heart into like designing the ring and coming up with something.
Because that shows you value the woman you're with.
But I just feel like it was like, you want a ring?
Yeah.
Take
Here's
ring.
a ring. I give you exactly what you asked for. Be careful what you pray for.
But do you feel like, do you like diamonds though?
I like diamonds, but I want my ring to be a big fuck off ring that you can see from acres away.
I think diamonds are cool, but I feel like I'm definitely a ruby girl. Like, if I'm to get engaged, I want a haloed pear-shaped ruby.
I was gonna ask you, what cut do you want?
With diamonds around it.
Yeah.
I feel like some rubies are actually rarer. Like what's it called? Pigeon blood rubies. Oh. Yeah.
Ooh, that's a deep.
Yes. I love a ruby. I just feel like it just signifies love, like passion, loyalty. Like, I feel like it's a lot more. It's just, to me, it's just a lot prettier than a diamond ring, and I just feel like, there's a lot of press around diamonds, and I'm just like, I want a ruby. Like, get me a rare ruby.
Yeah.
But
then at the same time, I feel like your man should listen to the ring you want and get it for you. Like, because your ring is so specific, if he got you that, it means he's like
paid attention.
Pays attention. Maybe she wanted that ring and he got her exactly what she wanted, and that shows that he like really cared about like what she wants. On the other side, maybe it was a sharp ring.
Because it's like, I feel like most people are having that the judgment based off of the fact that like she's asked for the ring for so long. So it's like, he doesn't seem like an intentional man
Mm.
in that sense, because it's like they've just been having babies and been boyfriend and girlfriend for the longest time. So it's like it doesn't seem like the one to like, okay, I love this woman so much, I'm going to get her whatever she wants. I just
Yeah.
feel like it's just a thing where it's like, okay, fine, we've been together 11 years, might as well.
11 years is crazy.
Yeah, we might as well. 3 kids later, might as
It's
well.
definitely giving chaperone.
So it's like it gives shut up. It gives shut up. But
And that's a shame, because like that's your goal, and
Mhm.
you're big Cristiano Ronaldo.
Mhm.
Step your cookies up, do something.
I feel like I feel like a lot of men, especially like athletes, they their whole life is based around the ball
yeah,
and their career,
yeah,
and it's just like, okay, he has somebody along for the ride that probably was there for from a long time,
and this is what she
and
gets.
it's like I'm Cristiano Ronaldo. You're not
Mm.
gonna find another of me, so I don't have to do too much.
Do you think it was
A
manipulative?
lot of guys feel like, I feel like a lot of guys want to make money
Mm.
so they can have fuck off like decisions with women,
Mm.
because there are women that are out to get that they literally hunt men with money.
Oh yes,
And it's like they know that, okay, if I get money, I can get whatever woman I want,
Mhm.
and I can do whatever I want with her, and she wouldn't do anything.
Yeah, because where you actually going?
Because that's how they feel.
How many Cristiano Ronaldos are running around here?
Exactly. So it's like, if you leave me, where are you gonna go?
Yeah.
But then it's like, I
But
feel
she
like
has to say like, it's nice. I guess.
it's like, we're getting married.
I guess.
So it's like I and
I'm still his girl.
Women, like, when they put in that work
Yeah.
for a long time, the longer they stay, the less likely they are to leave, because it's
Yeah.
like, I've already stayed this far.
Mm.
Especially when they have kids together, like the more things start to keep you there, rather than like make you decide to leave.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's usually what happens. And I feel like, obviously, I do believe that there's love there. And obviously she's always been the first lady, basically, in that sense. But I feel like a lot of guys do, like, they want to make money to be able to control women. And men too.
Oh yeah,
Men too.
Men are
Oh
the
my
biggest
god.
fanboys.
Groupies.
What happened to that thing at that I should actually have it remembered. You know, when everyone stormed the stage for Metro Boomin, and they all stormed this stage, and it was all the men, like, they all do.
Even when you see when like celebrities are outside, they're usually with a group, like a large group of men, and it's like men will do the most. And I feel like, that's probably one of the reasons why men hate this OnlyFans women, because there is not a lot of like the men are not that much in high demand.
Do you think so? Do you think that's why I think men hate like OnlyFans models and stuff, because it's like, how dare men throw money at you?
Yeah, I do feel like men with OnlyFans, or men with OnlyFans, they say that the men that see them doing OnlyFans, they rate them. Does that make sense?
So is that what it is? So for a man, your only like audience is other men.
No, it's like they rate them because they get to sleep with other women and get paid for it. So
Oh,
it's like,
okay.
yeah, they rate them as such.
Yeah.
But when it comes to women, it's like they have a lot more hate for women.
Yeah.
And they just feel like disgusted with women. But it's also the same way they call women easy and all that stuff. But it's like, meanwhile, if anybody offers to sleep with you,
Men are very easy.
Yeah.
You just have to, oh hey, how you doing? Oh hey, like, it's not the same.
Yeah.
But I personally think like men, like, even take it outside of like OnlyFans, men, they can observe a woman, the kind of attention a woman gets. They can see a woman can walk into a club and not have to spend any money because guys are offering her drinks, and like the girls being like ogled over, and just like they look and they're just like, how comes I can't go into an establishment and women offer me drinks, and women offer to pay to fly me out, and
But you know what?
all
What
this
the
stuff.
issue is? They're just not attractive.
That's what it is.
Because there are men that get their drinks bought. There are men like my ex. I would be on the phone to him and he'd be like, "Oh, well, these older ladies just offered to get me a drink," and I'm like, "Well,
Pre-privilege is a
shit."
thing, yeah.
So it's like, I
Pre-privilege
feel
is a
like, yeah,
thing.
pre-privilege is a thing that I just feel like a lot of guys are just not that pretty to the point where it's like women are actually offering to buy them drinks, because women do offer to buy men drinks. Women do ask men out. Women do gawk over men, but they're just.
Are there a lot of sugar mamas compared to sugar daddies?
I wouldn't even say sugar mamas. I think even women are like, Esther Falana was talking about getting Mark Cuban a Range Rover.
Yeah.
She's not a mummy
Some
in
women
that
are just down
sense.
bad, though.
Exactly. So some women are just giving it away.
But then
like
he
that.
is. I guess people would consider him like attractive.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. So it's like if you're not getting that,
Mm.
then you're just probably not
In
that
this life,
guy.
be attractive.
You're not that guy. You know, go to Turkey, get your
Yeah.
hairline done,
Get your
and maybe you get someone to buy you some drinks.
yeah. But then the thing is, they don't like that. They don't like that women can just like go by life and have things paid for them, and they envy it a little bit because it's like, why can't I, as a man, have just be catered to outside of like being like a exceptionally attractive man? Why can't I just be like given all these things? Why can't I be flued out? Why can't I have like princess treatment? Because some of them want princess treatment. Let's get into that.
I haven't been with anybody that wanted.
Not even from like observation.
To be honest, I feel like I've been with more guys that would sort of empty their savings.
As they should.
To like, or they just feel so like they'll probably would end it with me if they don't have enough money.
Yeah.
If they don't have enough money to take care of me or to be with me. It's like they would just rather just not be with me. And I feel like those are the kind of guys that I've encountered more often than not, especially because like growing up, I've always been getting money. From when I was 16, when I got my NI number, straight to I was working at the grocery store, like I did hair, like I always had money on me. So I've never been that person. I feel like even the guys that have money, they know to not mess with me in regards to like, oh, I can do this for you, I can do that for you. Yeah, I can do it for myself.
Yeah.
So
and
the fact that you're here is because I like you.
Yeah.
So then don't get it twisted.
Yeah.
But then I feel like there are guys that like they just want to make you happy. Like, and they want to give you the best things, and they will be mad at themselves that he can't do it. So I haven't met the guys that just want to just chill and just sit back. The ones I've met, they're not doing it because they just don't have it. Not because, you know, if they did have it, they wouldn't spend it, that kind of thing. So yeah, I feel like that's been my experience. Like I don't understand the men that want to be like one. I feel like I'm attracted to traditional men in that.
Do you know why that is? Because they gravitate towards women that have. Let's talk about it. They gravitate towards the women that have the low self-esteem, and women that have low self-esteem, they radiate it, they reek it. So it's like she has low self-esteem. I have a plan in my head where I want to be a princess.
Crazy? Esther Falana gave that. Like on Backchat, she was very much like, "Oh, I'm with the guys. I'm with the guys."
And she probably never thought that's what came across as. Yeah.
So it's like you don't realize that you're actually like the way you support men or the way you're always backing men. It's like you're going to be attracting the men that want your service. So it's like they would know that, okay, I can mess with this one.
And they're not stupid. They see your Instagram and they see you doing up lifestyle as well. They can see she's a good target. She doesn't really rate herself. She kind of radiates that she's kind of insecure. And then that's my easy getaway to like just make my move.
And I feel like for me, like I have to have like a sense of like, okay, this guy is all about me. Like every time I've dated somebody, it's always a thing where it's like I have to tell them to, okay, if you can't afford it, let's just chill. Like I can see I'm causing strain in their pockets. Like, it's like we don't have to get the biggest one. Like let's just
yeah. Which is noble. Which is noble.
I don't know. But yeah, it's like I've just always been that person because it's like I'm a homebody anyway. It takes a lot for me to want to get out the house. And I feel like when I do get out the house, I want to go out. I want to take nice pictures. If you're not going to take nice pictures, let's just stay at home and just eat. Let's just order something. I'm not the one that.
But to what end?
Yeah, so it's like so I'm gonna look cute and not get any pictures. I'm just gonna waste my outfits. Let's just sit at home.
I'd rather
and then
not
they'll
be
get
with
mad.
this
They'll be like,
person.
"Oh, how come you don't dress like this when you're going out with me? Because you're
Where
not
we
good at
going?
taking
Nando's?
pictures."
Where we going?
I don't know who's going with this.
No, because I'm saying like you would be chilling at home all day. When do I get to wear cute clothes? I can't be with someone that's just like I don't know.
I feel like if I'm going out with somebody, I want to have fun with them more so like getting out and getting cute and all that stuff. I just want to do something fun.
A little bit of that though.
Yeah, a little bit on holiday.
Yeah.
on holiday is nice. But like when I'm really, really dressed up, I want to be outside with somebody that can take my pictures,
And
that can get good angles, that is trained in this shit. So it's like if I've been talking to a guy for a long time and have trained him enough, okay, yeah, let's go outside. So
because you can't
like,
be doing done.
exactly.
What do you
Or
mean? That one was blurry.
You can't be like, oh, okay, I've taken enough, let's go.
Yeah.
No, you have
Can
to.
I see them first?
Exactly,
Like...
exactly. You have to know the shot. You have to get the shot. Like if I've trained you enough, then cool, I want to go out with you. But if I haven't, then hey, let's just sleep. Let's take a nap and watch a movie.
Yeah.
So it's like I've never really been fussed about like men spending money like that. Because I feel like because you've been in my room, right? Like I'm very particular about my spot and like how comfortable it is. So it's like even in the summer, like I'm not going outdoorsy with you when I have an air conditioning in my house. Like, I just want to stay at home. I just want to stay in my room, in my bed. Like I'm not really fussed about like.
You speak for the homebodies. Every homebody gets what you're saying. But it's not
the girls that want to be outside.
Outside, yeah.
Yeah,
I'm not saying outside too much. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying all of that. But I'm just saying like I'm not always gonna want to be like in the house all the time.
What I'm trying to say is like the men that I've been with, they've always wanted to spend on me.
Yeah,
that's
because that's what you radiate. They clock things. We think they don't clock things, but they clock things. Like they can like get a sense of this girl's into this. She like I can see her Instagram. She's this kind of person. This is how I'm gonna treat her. Like they can clock these things, and we think that they're not observant. They're very observant.
Yeah, I feel like I understand that. I understand that part. But I just feel like also the women would give off that energy. Like you see when they talk about the whole pick me like situation, they know the women that are dying to be picked, and those are the kind of women that they would go after. But I feel like in the same sense, it's like you need to know what you're getting yourself into. As the woman. Yeah. I feel like it's just a thing where it's like, okay.
What if you just want love? A lot of women have their
I feel like as women, we need to know what we want out of something. So if I'm talking to a guy and I have everything I need, like I don't really want anything from him. I know that okay, what I'm getting from this is companionship. Like maybe, some cuddles. So it's like this is my goal with that. If I'm getting that, cool, I'm happy. But then it's like if I'm not ready, if I'm not looking to marry you either, like if I'm getting what I need in the moment, I'm happy with that. But then I feel like with a lot of women, it's like they see men that are like he's not husband material. He's not giving husband.
But I like him.
It's not giving husband. You should know. Is it serving me in this moment? I mean, I understand that. But it's like, cute. Is he serving me in this moment? Am I getting what I want?
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, if I'm getting what I want, what is it costing me? Because I'm not here to like sponsor anybody's lifestyle.
Yeah.
Like I'm not here to like baby boy anybody. Like if it's not baby girly me. And it's there's some trade-offs too. Because when I dated somebody that I was earning more money than, like when the first time he came to my house, a table was wonky and he literally fixed the table. Or like, maybe I cook for him, he's doing the dishes. So it's like you can see that, okay, it's giving husband. Yeah. Like it's like even if regardless of whoever makes more money, even if I make more money, if I come back home after a long day, the house will be clean. Because on a random day he would just start cleaning.
But do you really want that? It sounds cute in theory, but like even house husbands in general.
It's not a house husband.
No, but I'm saying, what do you think of them? Like you earn more, and
earning
then
more is cool for me.
But then look at situations like Wendy Williams and Mary J. Blige and all the other like women that earn more than their men.
I feel like the goal
is they rinse you eventually.
I feel like the goal is to never really let them know. Yeah, that you're earning more.
What if you're a big Wendy Williams and you're on a talk show?
Then you have to consciously date up. Because you never know. It's like men that don't have British passports. I'm not talking to you.
But then like, I don't know about how it is for other races of women, but like black women and dating up. And when you earn a lot of money, where do you go? Look at Nicki Minaj, big Nicki Minaj.
Other races.
Look at big Nicki Minaj and her husband. That's another one to the list.
I feel like we can't talk about Nicki Minaj. I feel like
she's the queen.
Unfortunate situation because they've known each other from before she became wealthy. So I feel like she just
She settled. My girl settled.
She felt the pressure. The age was getting there, and she was
Mm.
just like, you know what? I've known this guy since I was young, and she probably rationalized this as some sort of like fairy tale. It was always meant to be
But
because
she
I've known
knew
you.
who he was, though. She knew he was a gangbang
But
and
then I
all
feel
that.
like Nicki
She
Minaj also,
settled.
in that sense, is a pick me.
I hate to admit it.
She is.
Miss Rule number one to being a boss ass bitch.
She
Never let a now
is.
nigga try to play
She
you.
is. She is. And I feel like there's also a sense of like I feel like Nicki Minaj likes control.
Yeah.
And she felt
Even
like
with
she could
Safari.
control him.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's another reason why. So I feel like yes, a lot of women will be like, oh yeah, she's settled and all that stuff. But I feel like a lot of people know what they want and they go for what they want. With that guy, she can keep him in check, right? Because she pays his checks. So she's like, if she says this, this is going to run.
How happy is that though? I'm not there to judge people's
But there are a lot of women
relationships.
that can't like be in the other position. They can't be the one
The
getting
submissive one
controlled.
and stuff,
Exactly. There's
yeah.
some women that actually want to be dominant
Yeah.
in the relationship.
Yeah.
So then they go after what they want. And it's like, especially when she knows that okay,
But as a man,
he
how
has
would you
nothing
feel about
because
that?
at the same time, like him, who who else is Nicki Minaj? Like who are you gonna go to? Like when you, if you leave me, where are you gonna go? So that kind of thing.
He has a woman, and he has a woman. That's what I've heard. He has a woman, and he's just using Nicki Minaj for the money, and that's what I've heard.
But then I don't know about that. But I just feel like
because like
I just
from
feel
a
like
man's
Nicki.
perspective,
I just
that's
feel
a
like
cash
Nicki
cow right
can
there.
Nicki can control it. If that makes sense.
Mm.
Like she'll get in random beefs and she's like, oh yeah, my shooter's gonna. So she's like, okay, she likes the
But sis
idea of
can't travel
having.
whenever she wants to, and she doesn't have all that freedom. That's the cost.
I don't
of
think it
being
has to do with her though.
Yeah.
Like she can travel.
Can she?
Yeah, just not with him.
But then that's the thing. She's worrying about what he's doing.
I don't think it's that deep. I don't think it's that deep. Like I don't feel like it's that serious to a point where she's like she's having to be cautious of like him and all that stuff because it's like
that's what I've. I mean, I listen to the blind items
because in my
and they say that he be cheating.
In my the way I see it, she probably has people with him anyway, like housekeepers, whatever, like or even like homeboys or like what's it called bodyguards or whatever. So it's like,
but the money makes the world go round. I'll give you this.
It's like Cassie. It's like a Cassie situation.
What with the
because
footage?
Who has the money? It's not.
I thought we were going to talk about the hotel footage and how they.
No,
got
it's
paid
not. I'm not even talking about the footage.
That.
It's like he had people on her.
Yeah. She could be anywhere in the world and he'll come and find
exactly. So I feel like Nicki Minaj is way over him in that sense. Whereas like I don't think he has money of his own and he's just a house husband.
Then what does he do?
Gives her babies.
Listen, in this life.
Yeah, some women too want to milk men. Like they just want to they would rather like Madonna's dating like young boys. So I just feel like there are a lot of women that don't mind being in that position where like okay, they have the money, they can control, they can get what they want by dating men that like money, and men naturally are easy anyway. So it's like now you're coming, but you're also coming with money. They're gonna free up the.
In conclusion, money makes the world go round.
Yeah. Well, some people in the world anyway. But yeah, in that sense, I feel like that's just it. Anyway, okay, I feel like we've been having like a lot of celebrities come about. I feel like the world is getting more celebrity.
Meaning?
Because a lot of people are just getting famous. Like every year, every new show, like famous people. And then I feel like back in the day when people get famous in a certain way, unless they continue putting stuff out there, you don't know them. But these days, they just become like people in the public eye. So do you feel like people are getting too attached to like random people online?
Oh, definitely. Yeah. Because you feel like you know the person. I don't know if you've even seen that one video of it was at Comic-Con, and I think there was this one girl and she was stalking a voice actor, and after being told no, she kept pursuing. She was just like, oh my god, I can't see him, I need to see him. You don't know him, you know his work.
That is crazy.
And that's it stops at you knowing his work. You don't know him as a person. It happened at a Comic-Con where basically there was a girl, she was a fan of one anime voiceover character, and mind you, it's not even like the character in the show that she's
Mhm.
finding out about. She's finding out about the voice actor. So, and the guy is just like, he's just there to do his job. He does his
Mhm.
little voice recordings and then he goes home. But then this woman really took a liking to him to the point where she went to his hotel room and tried to, like, I guess, gain access. And then she had to be told to, like, you need to leave this guy alone.
Mhm.
And then the Comic Con, she tries to do the same thing again. And the police warn her, yeah, you can't be around him. And then she's there, like, going crazy, like, what do you mean I can't see him, like, I have to see him, this and that.
Mhm.
And then it's like a thing where she's like got like autism and stuff, so it's like, can you really like say much? But then it's like regardless of like what you have,
If she's a danger to society, she should be locked up,
that's
like
what I'm
regardless of
saying.
whatever it is.
And because
Because even
maybe because it's a woman stalking a man, it's not looked into as much.
I think there is probably a sense of like, what's the word? The sense of like, okay, is he in any real danger because she's a woman? Because I feel like that's the danger.
How do we know
That's
that
the
though?
side. That's the side that a lot of
People
the
take,
people
yeah,
take,
yeah,
because it's like, oh, she doesn't look like she can do anything to him
yeah,
in that sense.
yeah,
And whereas man and woman, it's like you just naturally expect the man to win in that situation.
yeah.
So I feel like that's why they don't. But even regardless of autism, like even when people with mental issues they
Mm,
commit crimes, they send them into an asylum. Like you're
yeah,
not allowed out.
yeah,
If your mental issues is causing you to hurt people, then
yeah,
you need to be under. It's not a prison, but it's
yeah.
somewhere where you don't get autonomy, or like under some sort of like guardianship. So
Mm,
I don't feel like her having what's it called.
her dad also enabled her. I mean, he didn't say no, stop, leave this guy alone. She went to call her dad when the police wouldn't let her near him. Like she's also being enabled. And then like that's just one situation. Imagine all the situations like when someone has a large fan base and then people just like they think like, yeah, she's ours, she
Mm-hmm.
belongs to the public. Oh well, if you don't want all this attention, then don't put yourself on social media.
Mm-hmm.
Like maybe I just want to be on social media for fun. i'm
Mm-hmm.
not i'm not here for
Even
the gang stalking and all that
Victor,
stuff.
is it Victor, the guy that does fashion?
From Victor Kunda.
No, not Victor Kunda. Um, is it Victor?
Who are you
He's on
thinking?
Instagram, or
What
is
does he
it?
look like?
No, it's not Victor.
What does he look like?
He's like a very very high fashion guy.
Hmm.
Like he creates like what's it called, pieces out of. Or is it Christian? I don't know. I don't remember his name now.
What is he? I'm trying to paint a picture
It's like
here.
this black tall guy.
Hmm.
It's like very tall, and he creates
I'm still
like
picturing Victor Kunda.
no, he creates like these high fashion. Like maybe they'll say someone say creates an outfit out of like 100K, out of 10K, out of £100, and
Hmm.
he would create all of those outfits. Go on your Instagram, please. I need to find this guy.
Is he like some kind of fashion house or something?
Yeah, he's very famous.
What's
Um,
going on with him then?
he's just he's just one of those guys where it's like people are basically getting in his face and all that stuff.
Mm. Is he from the UK? Because that's another thing. Because
He's from America. I feel like
okay,
UK people are too stush.
no, UK people feel like they own like everyone here, and they feel like they can talk to people any kind of way because it's like it's the familiarity.
Um, would you think?
I feel like people are very over familiar with their celebrities here, which is also why they don't rate them as much. Because it's like, oh, them, oh, I know them, they're from ends, like, okay. And like, and until they go to America and then they pop off, it's like, yeah, that's him kind of thing.
I'm really trying to find this guy. It's not. Is it Victor? Sorry.
Do, 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 do.
Wisdom. Wisdom
What
K.
does he look like?
I'm gonna show you. He has like 7 million followers. He's been on Time magazines and shit like that. Like this is his page.
Okay. You know who he looks like?
Who?
Um, the Zeus Network.
Zeus Network.
Lemuel Plummer.
I don't even watch the Zeus Network. I don't even
Let me let
try
me
to
show
think
you.
about
let me
that. But you can see like he does like really high fashion. Like he has like 7 million followers.
this one. Don't they look like
It's just the hair.
it's the head shape?
Yeah, I guess. But yeah, that's the guy I'm talking about, like Wisdom K. And he's been talking about how like a lot of the times people will come up to him and he just feels very uncomfortable with it. And it's
Yeah.
like even when he's around his friends, and some of them are really nice, or some of them will literally just get in his space and like just start touching him and stuff like that. And I'm just like, okay, yeah, people really do, because I feel like I sort of feel bad for celebrities.
Yeah, because they don't sign up for that stuff. I sign up for that. I want to perform for you guys and
Mm-hmm.
showcase my art and my talent.
Even
And
what's his name? From How to Get Away with Murder.
I don't know the characters like that. But even look at Beyonce.
Uh-huh.
Like she, like as much as she turns into Sasha Fierce and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
she's
Yeah, Alfred
an
Enoch
introvert. That's
from
not
How
so.
to Get Away with Murder.
Mm.
Like,
Oh, that light skinned guy.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like I went to a play
Mm.
and I saw him at the play. I think he doesn't even have social media or anything like that.
That's
So I
cute.
saw him at the play and I was so like fanned out.
Mm.
And my friend was like, "Oh, go say hello." And I'm like, no.
Because
Because
he's
he was
just
surrounded
yeah,
and I just felt bad. It just felt like a fucking zoo. Like
yeah.
even what's her name? Why do I keep forgetting people's names? She's an artist. She sings R&B.
That could be anyone.
Dark skinned,
Coco Jones.
tall, Coco Jones. Yeah.
Oh wow.
So like even her, yeah, she was like it was given zoo when before she took a picture with Beyonce, because people were just surrounding her, and this was a celebrity with celebrities, like with her peers.
She's a
in that
celebrity.
sense,
That's what they
exactly.
say.
So
Yeah.
it's like they were surrounding her, and I just feel so bad for them, because it's like I feel like most people just want to go out and just be left alone. Like you can imagine bare people in their
Like
faces,
us, yeah.
and
We
it's
just want
like
to go about our
at
business.
least with me, I get to choose like who I want in my face.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
somebody could have a bad breath and she just has to be,
Yeah, okay.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like they could smell bad, or they could just like not wash their hands, and it's like you don't even get a say on like shaking them or anything, or you be called names or whatever. You can't really just like do your own thing. So I just feel like I feel bad for them in that sense, because it's like it just, yeah. Like Coco Jones said, he was given zoo, and she said she was like judging everybody that was taking pictures, but she was also like trying to take a picture herself. So it's like, I get it, it's Beyonce. I would want to take a picture of Beyonce,
of course,
too.
Yeah.
But only if she does like a meet and greet where it's like, okay, come and take pictures with me.
Cool. Or it's like, can I? Like if I'm ever in the position, can I get a picture with you? I don't want to disturb you, this and that. But I'd really like I like your work. Can I get a picture with you? I'd wait for her. I'm not just going, oh hey, like hey, we're Beyonce.
Beyonce. Exactly.
Because maybe she doesn't feel herself that day. Maybe she's PMS. Maybe she's bloated. Maybe she's having a bad hair day.
Exactly.
I don't want to be in your thing. Everyone's gonna see me.
Exactly.
And then what do you think when it comes to like Blue Ivy and stuff? Like, have you seen that one video? I don't know if it was after like her car was
in
tilting
France.
and stuff. No. I don't know if it was around that. I think it was. You know, after the car tilt, and she finally got like down on the ground, and then it was her, and then not Jules. What's the Julius, and then Blue Ivy's there as well. And they're all trying to get through, and then someone's trying to grab on Blue Ivy, and it's like you're doing too much at this point. You're not. She's not as much as our cousin Blue Ivy. She's just a girl. She was just born here. She didn't choose who our parents are. Okay, she wants to be performing on stage, but outside of that, I don't want to be. I don't consent to be touched by random people in a crowd.
Exactly.
I don't know what you have.
I feel like, you know what? Yeah, like with me, I don't know if the word touch averse is right, but like I've always had that nickname even from young, like don't touch me, because I feel like I sort of lived in Nigeria for a long time, and a lot of people don't have that, like they don't have the boundaries where it's like they just feel like they can just put their hands on you. And I'm just like, I'm not even a celebrity, and everybody just feels like they can just like, don't touch me, bro. Like don't touch me.
It's a familiarity thing. It's I don't know you.
Exactly. Like I don't know where your hands have been. And I feel like it's not, I don't think it's that much of a celebrity problem than it is people just not having boundaries in just in general.
That literally happened to me yesterday when I was minding my business, and then someone comes up to me, touch me, and show, I love your hair, and I'm just like,
don't touch me.
I'm thinking this is one of my friends just trying to be like funny or something. I'm just thinking, oh, Okay.
Like, you've already irritated me.
You could have come round and told me, like, why are you
Exactly.
touching me? To say, I don't like when people are too touchy. And they're
Yeah,
like,
I don't
oh,
like it.
people just want,
Mm.
oh, like, no. You
Like,
need to learn
there was a
boundaries.
time it was secondary school. This girl, she'd be laughing and she'd be hitting
Oh, them
me.
ones.
I smacked her like one time because it's like
Mm.
I just feel like it's one of those things where you don't realize how annoying it is until
Yeah.
it's done to you.
Yeah.
So then I was laughing too, and I gave her one. I
Mm.
returned it, and it's like,
Mm.
never again.
What
You
did she
tried
do?
that with me. She just knew.
Yeah.
She just knew
It's like, oh,
that.
is this what I get?
Exactly. Like, this is how annoying you get.
Mm.
So it's like, yeah, I feel like a lot of people just don't have boundaries, and I feel like when it now comes to celebrity, it's amplified because now they're so excited. Me, if I'm excited to see somebody, I usually wait for like some cue, like a social cue, like, okay, I have the go ahead to hug this person or to like whatever with this person. But I feel like with celebrities, if they don't, like, some people are just like, they just don't have those boundaries, and then when they see someone that they really really like, a celebrity, they just go all in, and it's like, you shouldn't do that. You shouldn't do that. Some people are very touchy, but I'm just like,
because they feel like that. I see you on MTV. You belong to the people now. You're not just a
exactly.
person. You're like,
You're with me in
you're
my
ours.
bedroom,
Yeah.
so it's like,
I go on your Instagram all the time. Like, we're friends.
Even with my friends, like, I don't like to be touched like that.
Really?
Like, I was in
get
the
it.
cinema with one of my friends. She came from Manchester, and we were watching a movie together, and then she like locked her hand with mine.
What do you do in that situation though?
I was like, are
Because
you
it's
lesbian?
no, because I get it. Like, we're friends, and like, obviously, I'm very Sheldon Cooper. I don't like. I'm very.
Yeah.
And it's not out of your gross. It's out of like,
Exactly.
I just like, oh, where did that come from? Like,
Exactly.
oh,
I was just like, I was so lost. I was like,
yeah.
I froze in that moment because I'm like, that's what I was like, and I tried to like pass off as a joke, like, oh, you're lesbian,
Yeah.
like you said you're in UK, you wanna meet boys. If they see us holding hands, they're not gonna know that you're available. So I just slid it off that way, but it's like, you want
It's
to
like,
hold
oh,
hands with me?
okay.
Like, the entire
Oh,
movie?
okay.
Like,
The entire movie is crazy.
yeah. And then she was, we literally, it was a huge thing.
Yeah.
Where she was like, oh, I was being resistant. Like, usually when she goes out with people, that
What
she
does
does
that
this or she
mean?
does that. I don't know, but I just feel like it was a thing where I was getting pushed into a lot of things I didn't sign up for.
Yeah.
I'm being compared to a lot of people that I don't know.
Like what?
Because it was just like, oh, it was just bits and pieces of like miscommunication. Like, you didn't tell us we were gonna do this, or you didn't say that, or you're
Do
walking
you
too
consider
fast, or you're
yourself
rushing
a
me.
boundary, people pleaser?
No.
Yeah.
I don't think so. I feel like I understand the level of inconvenience you have to have in order to maintain friendships.
Yeah.
And I feel like I'm willing to do that.
Yeah.
But then it comes like, do you know how many times I feel like I got to a point where I rejected enough invitations where people just don't even bother, like, she's not coming.
Yeah.
Or like, when in uni where people try to get me to drink and I'm just like, I'm not drinking. Like, the whole time I was there, and I never got drunk until like, I think I never got drunk until I was with a partner that I was like, okay, I'm with a guy.
Yeah.
And he's someone I'm seeing and he's gonna look after me.
Yeah.
But other than that, I just usually do my own thing. And I feel like, with that, I just felt like I was just being put in a position where it's like, you had a lot of, even I think when it came with the bill, it was three of us. The bill came and the two were in front of me. So I just saw the bill. I paid my bit and I paid a bit of the service charge. Like, I split into three basically, and then I gave the bill to them. And then she was also saying like, oh, like, you didn't even, like, usually when the bill comes, like, with my friends, we'll talk about it and we'll decide how we want to go.
What's there
about
to
it.
talk about though? That's
Like,
that's you placing your boundary there.
Exactly.
We're
And
not
I'm
gonna
just
sit and
like,
talk for 10 minutes
exactly.
about. Yeah.
And she was also saying stuff like, oh, like, she didn't feel like I looked after her when she was at my house, this, that. And it was just a thing where it's like, I didn't sign up for this. Like, because when the night she came, I feel like for the first night, I'll give you food or whatever. But if you're my friend, the house is yours. Like, if you're hungry, let me know that you're hungry, that kind of thing. And it's like, I did ask these questions, but it's like, I don't know what else you want from me.
Yeah.
And it was a thing where I just felt like,
and speak up.
Exactly.
Are you cold? Tell me to turn down.
That's what I mean. It's like, if you feel like I'm not doing something that you want, tell me what you want me to do.
Yeah.
Don't leave upset at me for not doing the thing that you thought I was supposed to do. Like, I'm not you. I'm not gonna know what you want. And I just felt like I was just being like, there was just a lot of expectations that I did not sign up for. It's like, bro, like, this is exhausting. But yeah, it's like, like with touching, like, just don't just don't touch. I just feel
And
like
it's a thing where why do I have to make a disclaimer? Like, by the way, don't touch me.
exactly, because it makes things awkward.
It's even more awkward than being like, don't touch me in the moment. Like,
because it just, that's
you
why I
need
had
to know people. Everyone is not the same. I know this is my touchy feeling friend. We can hold hands walking down the street. This is my friend that is quiet and doesn't like to be asked too much intrusive questions. I know how to handle her. This is my friend that is very finicky when we go out to eat. You need to know people. Everyone is not the same person.
Yeah, exactly. And I feel like you need to have the level of tolerance for that person. And because you want something and I don't necessarily want that thing, doesn't make me like a bad person, or doesn't mean that like because it's like, oh, this is what you like from your friendships, where it's like, especially when it's a thing where we don't see each other often. This was like a long distance friend, like she lived in another city and she's come down, right? So it's like, I feel like even if I saw you more often, maybe I would have warmed up to that point.
Yeah.
But it's like I haven't seen you in like a year or two, and it's like now we're holding hands, like,
no, you might do this with your other friends, but we didn't establish this.
Like even with my other friends, like we don't even do shit like that.
Yeah.
I feel like especially
because they know you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like especially coming with like a family where I have a lot of brothers. It's just not something that we do.
See, that's that.
We're play fighting with knives and shit.
That comes from that. If you grow up with a lot of brothers, you're not going to be the touchy-feely girl.
Exactly.
But if you have a lot of sisters, I get that.
Yeah, like my brothers are literally, I'm dodging knives with these guys. Like I'm not even joking, like actual knives they're playing with. Like, like if my brother comes in here now, he's picking me up and throwing me on the chair like MMA type shit. Yeah. So it's like now you're like trying to cut like and then it becomes an argument. I just feel like I'm very much like, you need to be open, like you need to be vocal about what you actually want.
And but then what if they're a people pleaser?
But then you can't be mad.
Yeah.
People pleasers don't get like upset because you didn't do something that they did. They just pretend like it never happened. Yeah, no, but then it became like a confrontational thing where it's like, oh, I didn't feel like you did this, or I didn't feel like you did that, and I'm just like, you literally had every right to ask in a moment and not make it a thing, but it just became a thing. But yeah, what do you feel about the whole girl conversation? Like
in terms of like what situation?
I feel like a lot of people believe that being a girl's girl is like you have to support everything that a girl does, like a woman does, like in whatever situation. And I feel like it literally gets us nowhere. And I think a lot of people do it. I'm not talking about like essay cases or anything like that, but I just feel like a lot of people do it in a situation where it's like a man versus a woman. They always pick like the woman's side. And I feel like even a lot of my friends that will come to me for advice, they feel like, okay, I know you're not going to be biased. Because at the end of the day, when we talk about men and women relationships, like a lot of us still want to be in relationships. We still want good partners. Yeah. And I feel like trying to flip it to a point where it's like, oh, the woman is always right, it doesn't get us anywhere.
Because woman is not always going to be right in every situation.
Exactly. Like even in friendships, like that's why a lot of friendship breakups happen, because the women are not always right. And I feel like if you're vocal just a little bit, you then become the villain, or like you automatically become the pick me, or you just become like because my thing is like,
wait, let's get into that, the whole girls in like friend situation. What do you think about the whole when you're in the club and the fridge guards the snacks?
What does that mean?
You know when like you like a smaller girl is out with a bigger girl, and then the smaller girl's getting moved to, and then like let's say the bigger girl is a girl's girl, so she's like she has a man she doesn't want to be chatted to right now, but then the smaller girl isn't a girl's girl, so she'll entertain the guy, and then the guy can even talk crazy to the bigger girl, talking about, listen, the fridge, don't be the fridge guarding the snacks, I'm talking to her. And then the girl that he's talking to will entertain, oh my god, stop. And it's like, where's you being the girl's girl here? You just left your friend out there to dry. He just cussed out your friend and you're there, oh my god, stop. Like, what do you think of that?
I think I don't know what kind of girl you are to be attracted to a guy that's going to be disrespectful to your friends.
That's what I'm saying. Some girls aren't girls.
But at the same time, I don't think automatically guarding your friend from a guy makes you a girl's girl.
What do you mean?
Because if I'm outside,
even noticing her visible discomfort.
if she's doing stop, she's not uncomfortable. Do you get what I mean?
But then what if like, oh girl, he's coming, like, girl, I don't want to speak to him.
A lot of girls do that.
That's what I'm
but
saying.
They do want the attention.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like a lot of girls are like, oh my god, I don't want to. But it's like you can tell they crave that attention.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's a thing where it's like you don't have to be their bodyguard. Because I feel like a lot of girls will set. Because a lot of girls even make friends based off of attractiveness. Like they want to be the most attractive girl in the group. So it's like they might have you there to set you up and everything. And I feel like the more guarded she is, the more valuable she is to the guy. It's all like a mind game type shit. And I feel like no girl should be blocking any girl. Like if a guy's unless it's like being violent or whatever, like if a guy's approaching her, let her, she has a mouth. Like she can open her mouth and say she's not interested, but I feel like a lot of girls would play the whole like, because if a guy is talking to my friend, I want my friends to get married, so I'll step aside. So exactly, do your thing, like get it, like do you know what I mean? So I'm like, I'm not gonna stop any guy from talking to a friend of mine. If she's uncomfortable, then.
And you can, because this is your friend, she's
uncomfortable. If she's uncomfortable, but it's like you need to speak up.
Yeah,
I'm gonna tell her that you.
And
it's not
gonna be me to speak up.
Exactly,
I'm not gonna
exactly. And the only time I've ever really said anything was maybe like, oh, I had to go. So I'm like, okay, get the number. I will literally tell them, exchange the contacts. We need to go. So it's like you can carry on talking, but I'm not gonna stop you guys from speaking. If that makes sense. Yeah. So I just feel like I don't think that is what being a girl's girl is. I don't think in that sense it makes sense to like stop a conversation if she's not interested. Like, what if you're not here? What's she gonna do?
No, but I mean, what a girl's girl isn't. Like the friend that's being moved to isn't a girl's girl because she won't defend her friend being cussed out for being called the fridge, guarding the snacks. She was, oh my god, stop. It's like a girl's girl would say, don't chat to my friend like that. Like all she's doing is defend. I don't know what they would do.
But then if that's the case, why is she not? If she can't even speak to the guy and tell her to leave her alone, then why is she being expected to speak to the guy and tell him not to speak to her friend like that? If that's the thing, if she can't speak up for herself, how will she be speaking up for somebody else?
True.
So it's like it's just a situation where it's like if two people are dealing, like let them deal. Like just do your own thing. And I just feel like it's just I personally don't agree with anybody guarding anybody. We're not kids at the end of the day. So if you're
even where that saying comes from, the fridge guarding the snacks, for that to even be a phrase, that must be like a common occurrence.
I wouldn't respect a guy that says that.
Yeah.
And I feel like a lot of times we try to get people to think like us and see things from our perspective. But I feel like some people are just supposed to be in their own world. Because it's like, see with what's her name? Miss R Fabulous, right? Yeah. If she starts going off or popping off online, we're not in the same intellectual space.
Well, she's coming for you.
Like, I don't care. But it's like I'm not gonna respond or say anything back. Because the only thing she knows how to say is pussy blood clot.
Suck him mother.
Exactly. Or like somebody has AIDS. Like, bro, like, okay, I know I don't have AIDS. Like, there's nothing that you can tell me about pussy blood clot.
Do you see when that one girl came back, like clapped back at her, and she's like, "That's all you can say. That's all you're really saying." And she didn't really.
But then at the same time, I feel like the girl was obviously doing it to get her attention.
Oh yeah, and it worked for a little bit.
Exactly, because she knew she was gonna pop off. But it's like there's just not we don't have anything to talk about. We're not in the same like intellectual bracket. So it's like there's no reason why I should be having any like back and forth with you. It's not gonna happen. Like if anything, I will just come there and just laugh or like just because it's like what am I gonna say to pussy blood clot? It's like, you know, if somebody insults me and it's intellectual, I would respect that.
Like, that ate a little
exactly.
bit.
Exactly.
Nothing you're saying is hurting my feelings.
Do it like let it be witty. Let it be something about you. You can't.
That was actually
you
smart.
Can't call every single person
a fucking pussy.
Pussy. Okay, I guess we have a community of fucking pussies now. Yeah. So it's like it doesn't like hurt me. It doesn't affect me in any way. I'm just like, oh, okay.
Right.
I have an inkling to check if this thing is recording.
This one is. That's all I know.
Okay, it is recording. Okay. I don't know why that happened.
Because you can't really tell from here.
Yeah. I think next time we're gonna do the whole mirror thing.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, it's like I don't care to respond to you. I don't care what you're saying. I don't care what you're on. So it's like even with guys that are disrespectful for women, I feel like the best punishment that we can give them as women is not to be like pitchforks and marching. Just leave them alone.
Oh, they hate
The
being left
best
alone.
thing that you can do to a disrespectful person, man, woman, is just to leave them alone. Like people that talk about, oh, you did this or you said this, is like just unfollow. When the whole Whitney and Lachlan thing happened, I just went there and unfollowed his page. That's it. Like, but then I feel like my own concern was about, okay, how will Whitney move forward from this? But I feel like when it comes to certain people, it's like I'm not gonna like convince a racist not to be a racist. I'm not gonna convince a disrespectful person not to be. It's not my job.
Yeah,
that's on you. That's you need to like figure that shit out for yourself. So it's like I'm not going to change. I'm not going to try to change anybody's mind. If I'm supposed to have an intellectual conversation with somebody, okay, we're talking. Like you hear me, you're open-minded. So people are just too close-minded. There's no way you can speak to them. So what's the point?
Yeah.
So I just feel like you just know your people and separate yourself from the people that are not like you.
Now, this is not worth
exactly.
This is not worth
So
anything.
it's like the men that are talking about calling women fridges. I wouldn't want to be with a man that's going to be disrespectful to any kind of woman. So it's like, okay, this is who you are, and I know to step away from that. But if there are women that are like that, there are women that are like the pick-me's. They would okay, yeah, he's disrespectful to her,
They'll
but
be
it's like,
kicking like
exactly.
It can
but he's
never
not
be
disrespectful
me.
to exactly.
Can never be me until it is you. Then what? You want us? You'll be crying to the fridge, talking about, oh, he said this. Ain't that the worst? What do you want the fridge to say?
Like what?
You want me to defend you now? Like,
and I feel like also at the end of the day, those women that they're calling the fridge, she's not your friend. So it's like it goes like everybody there needs to get a lesson.
Yeah.
Like the woman.
Because why are you so comfortable with someone saying that in your friend's presence? Yeah.
And it's like she's not doing anything, and it's like you cannot be in a relationship where you're the one that's always like being the punching bag or the emotional support.
Because
like
this friend can see this. They're not stupid. They can actually see. Okay.
So
again, like okay, like it takes a turmoil on you. Like you can see when. Like obviously when you personally you could experience things, you know how it feels, so you should see how it feels for your friend and know, okay, that weren't cool, and okay, she might feel some type of way if she doesn't have the best like self-esteem about her. She might have felt some type of way about that. I'm not gonna sit here and laugh, oh my god, stop. What do you mean stop? No, we're not doing that. Let's cut that out right now.
Exactly.
We're not gonna be talking.
That's what I'm saying. Like if she's speaking up for her because she feels like she doesn't speak up for herself, then she's not going to speak up for you either. And you can't be you can't always be the person that's like speaking up for everybody and no one's speaking up for you. Like you need more friends, or like you need new friends.
Yeah.
So there's that. But I feel like in other situations too, it's like every time something happens, every time somebody does something wrong, there's always an expectation that you're supposed to support them regardless of like whatever happens. But I just feel like there's so much more to being a woman, there's so much more to being a girl, and I feel like we have to be able to be honest with each other. And I feel like that's why women are a lot more emotionally supported, because we have an honesty about our situations. I feel like women are less honest to men, but they're honest with themselves and their friendships as well. So it's like, I feel like, because I always say, as much as women talk about men being the villains and men being bad, like women are getting married every day. Like they're getting married to these men. So I just feel like I don't want to ever contribute to like a situation where or contribute to hatred between both parties, because at the end of the day we do need each other. Their kids being born, they still need men to support them, to be their fathers and everything. So I just feel like I would always just be on the part of like being honest and being fair in regardless of the situation, like man or woman, like, because at the end of the day I could have a son tomorrow. So it's like just the fairness needs to be there.
True.
We need to be able to talk to ourselves, like we need to be able to be honest with ourselves regardless of who's wrong in the situation. Like you can't just be like, oh, because you're a woman you're right, and that's it. But it's like she's gonna get married to a man, like they're going to live together. You're not gonna be there. So if she's always been you're right, you're not contributing to the success of the relationship. You're just,
because you're not always gonna be right, and it can be detrimental.
Exactly. So it doesn't help us in any way if you can't be honest with each other. So
no, I hear that. So then what do you think makes a girl a girl's girl?
Honesty. Honesty, fairness. Like my friend would come to me about the guy she's talking to. She's like, oh, he did this or he said that. I'm like, oh, okay, you shouldn't have done that. That kind of thing, or you should apologize. Like,
does she feel some type of way about it when you say that?
she'll be like, oh, she's receptive because she'll come to me because she's like, oh, she knows
She
I'm gonna
knows you'll give
be
the advice.
exactly,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
yeah,
be fair. Like if he's done something wrong, I'm gonna say he's done something wrong. He should
yeah,
apologize.
yeah,
I don't even mind telling him you did this. Like I'll go up to him and
yeah,
everything. So it's like I don't mind being that person to be like, okay, you both need to sort it out. Like this is what it is. It's not that deep or
yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
So it's like I don't mind people do come to me like about their relationships as well. But it's like we need to be able to be honest with each other and be fair in relationships because like yes, we want a man to be kind and receptive and like emotionally available, but then you cannot be a chaotic woman either.
Yeah.
Like you can't just
Because
be
who's holding you accountable?
exactly. And I feel like a girl's girl really is holding our friends accountable because that's the issue with men. They don't
Mm,
hold each other accountable.
mm,
So it's like we can't now say, okay, because men do this, then we're all just gonna only support women
mm,
and not understand that or not see the bigger picture
mm.
basically because women are still marrying men.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's that. So yeah, what do you think about her, Miss R Fabulous getting like child services called on her?
I obviously like I'll see like TikToks and stuff about like what's going on with her. I didn't think she did anything to the point of having it called on her. I think like people are like just taking the piss at this point because like that's what I'm saying about the parasocial relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Like you think, oh, I see Miss Fabulous when I scroll on my thing, oh, she's gonna be there,
Mm-hmm.
but it's like this is okay. Like you need boundaries. Like okay, this is her real life. This is her
Mm-hmm.
baby, and you know what you're doing because you know how much she loves her baby. So you know that like okay, this is gonna get her, but
Mm-hmm.
it's like, when is enough enough? Like,
To be
they might actually look into it
honest,
and then look into things that aren't there, and
mm-hmm.
then take the baby for no reason. And like I've followed her story. I know that she's had like miscarriages and all that stuff. So this baby is her miracle.
Mm-hmm.
And then obviously it's other people that are watching this too. They know, okay, let's get her where it hurts, kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what they did. And I don't know if she didn't do anything that calls for that, then I think it's uncalled for.
Honestly, I wouldn't go as far as calling CPS on her. I don't think she
Yeah.
deserves to have a kid um thrown or like taken from her.
Mm.
But I do think like I have seen like videos of her cussing people out and her
Mm.
baby's just right
Just
there
there,
and
yeah.
she's just going off, going off, going off. And I feel
Mm.
like we don't talk about how negatively that could affect a
Because
child.
babies take in everything.
Exactly,
Yeah.
especially at that
In the
age.
womb,
Like
even.
they take it, the energy is there, they start
Yeah.
feeling it. I remember the first time I felt like I had anxiety
Mm.
was when my parents literally they were fighting, like
Mm.
physically fighting in the
Mm.
bathroom, and I woke up. They woke me up
Mm.
like fighting, and my mom yelled at me. She was like, "Oh, get out the room,"
Mm.
basically. And I ran out the room, and I was saying I was like 3 years old. My point of view was like this high,
Mm.
and then I ran out the room and I sat in front of the house, and I could feel the palpitations. Like I was just so anxious of what was going on, and I just feel like yelling like that in a child's presence is never right.
And children don't understand what's going
They don't
on. They
understand
don't
what's going
have.
on. It's just the energy is there though.
Yeah.
Like you can
It's
tell like when
heavy.
it's hostile. There's
Yeah.
even been research of kids like being cautious of just being attentive when something's going on.
Yeah.
And it's like the ones where it's like people are fighting, you can see they're less likely to play with their toys because they're so like
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
anxious and everything. Even the kids that couldn't even speak.
Yeah.
So it's like it's a thing where it's like, yes, she's not causing like physical harm, but then it's like even if she wants to cuss out somebody and she steps outside, she leaves the
Mm.
baby upstairs.
Mm.
But even like parents, they even try not to fight in front of their kids because
Yeah.
you don't want to expose your kids to that kind of energy, especially that young. So I
And
feel
they
like
pick up on things and they will
they pick up
remember
on things
things. And are
like
you ready
really,
to
really
have these
quickly.
uncomfortable conversations?
Yeah, I
They'll be
feel
like,
like
oh my
that.
God, you remembered that? Yes, they remember
Yeah,
everything.
exactly. So
Yeah.
I feel like it's a thing where she needs to be cautious of like having her baby on camera when she's acting out, when
Yeah.
she's acting a fool. Like
Yeah.
you can't have your child there. And I feel like that's the part that every time I've seen a video and I saw her babies, I just scroll because
Mm.
I don't want to expose myself to that because it's irritating to me.
Yeah.
But I feel like I can understand where other people are coming from
Yeah.
in that sense because babies should not be around any sort of like verbal abuse,
Yeah.
like because that's really what she's doing online.
Yeah.
So like if you want to do that, if that's maybe your source of income, maybe she gets some money from TikTok and that's her mo.
Mm.
Like yeah, keep the baby away from that shit.
Mm.
So it's like I understand that aspect and I feel like she needs to be more responsible when it comes because it's not just about clothing the baby, feeding the baby. You need to be proactive about like what
Their emotions
actions
and
of
their needs
yours
and
are
stuff.
contributing to your child's emotional well-being because
Mm.
that's very important.
Mm.
So like I don't want her kid taken away from her, but I feel like she probably needs to be like
It'll make her think.
supervise in that sense,
Yeah.
and it's like, okay, she's now more cautious of it,
Yeah.
and she doesn't like do that again, because I just feel like the kids shouldn't have to deal with that shit.
Yeah.
What else were we gonna discuss? Do you want to talk about Davido cheating?
I mean, what's going on with it? I haven't been catching up with that.
To be honest, he hasn't done anything recently. I think we
Yeah.
can let him be. They just got married.
Let him rest.
But to be honest, did you see like the paragraph he gave,
What
like
was it?
when after the wedding he was like, oh, the whole world celebrated us, like our wedding was, because people were talking about his suit from Tom Ford, and I feel like the suit was like reworked, like maybe he didn't go for the fitting and it just didn't sit right on him. And people are talking about other things too, like, and it's like, oh, people are talking about the crowd on the wedding. And I think Chioma's because people kept saying that they were dancing next to each other, but they weren't dancing with each other.
I'll tell you what, I have seen that video. I don't know if you've seen the video where he's all up on her and they're taking a video together, and he's like his hand is going down there, and then she looks visibly uncomfortable and she's just going like that. And it's like, I don't know their relationship, but I feel like he does this kind of thing like in public places, and she's uncomfortable with it. But then it's like Cristiano Ronaldo's girl, where are you going?
Yeah, I feel like it's also a thing where, like, I feel like Davido is still quite childish in that sense. Like, he hasn't got into like grown man like situation, because it's like, I just feel like there's certain ways that you should comport yourself.
Like, you can't be this excited. Yeah,
it's like, yeah, like you can show your excitement in other ways.
Yeah,
but you can't be doing things like that. And I just feel like you can tell when she's visibly uncomfortable.
Yeah,
and also,
I'm sure he can too.
I don't think so.
He can, but it's just like, come on, this is my girl.
I don't think so. I think he overcompensates for his bad behavior. Like, he just wants to like prove to her like, oh, I'm all about you, but I don't think he realizes like, okay, this is not. It doesn't look the way you think it does.
Yeah.
Because even in the wedding, like the wedding was really huge. Like, you know, there were lots of people there. Like, I know people that went to the wedding and it's like, how do you even know the video? Well, it's like a lot of people at the wedding. And the wedding was just like, it just felt like a fun fair, like a concert. It wasn't like, because people talk about weddings and they just think, okay, it's supposed to be homely, like it's supposed to like make you think about love and just think about like, it's supposed to be wholesome. But the wedding wasn't given that. It was given concert, and it's like, yeah, everybody celebrated you, but not everybody that's celebrating you should be at the event when you're celebrating your wedding. And it was just like this really big hall. And people were asking, I think they were talking about if there was a summit or something, but like a wedding shouldn't be that big.
Yeah,
it shouldn't be that big because it's like, yeah, there are a lot of people that you know, but also it's like, even the wife, I don't think she knows everybody that he knows. So it's like, it just becomes a thing where she's sort of overstimulated and just like, she's not really around her people. I think that's why like weddings are designed to be that way. Like, you're supposed to just be around friends, close friends and family. Jay-Z and Beyonce got married.
Quiet.
Exactly. So it's like, you can have like a very nice, tasteful, expensive, like luxurious wedding. Like, I've seen like some weddings like out of state that's like super luxurious, like rich people weddings. It's like there are a lot of cameras and everything, but it's like you can still tell the people that are actually part of the wedding party are not like just
intentional
extras. Like, they're not just random people. Like, it was just too much. And he was just like, and he still came to say, oh yeah, our wedding was amazing, everybody celebrated. It's like, yes, that's cool, but like, it seems like you're worried about the wrong things. Because yes, everybody celebrated you, but why is 2 days after your wedding, why are you coming to catch up with social media and like sort of
it should have been
like,
focused on you.
Defend your wedding celebration. Like, you did your thing, like enjoy it, like it's cool. It's not a big, like, yeah.
Do you see yourself having a big wedding?
I see myself having an expensive wedding. Like, it doesn't have to be big, but luxurious, like intentional, like a limited amount of people. I want to be able to like say I've met everybody at my wedding. No plus ones, no extras, no kids. So it's like, yeah, I feel like I want to have a nice wedding, but a small one. Like, I wouldn't say big like in terms of numbers, but I would say like big in terms of like
intimate but extravagant.
Exactly. What do you think?
For me personally, I don't want a big wedding. I'm the kind of person that would be married in private. like I see myself getting married somewhere on a, you know, on an exotic beach in Jamaica, just like me and my man and no one else there. But I know my mom would be very disappointed in that and would want me to have a huge wedding. But I just see myself like just like running off and getting married in
In the
secret.
sunset.
Obviously, it'd be like cute and it wouldn't be something like stupid and tacky. It would be something very extravagant and like there's a lot of thought put in it. But I'm me myself, I'm an introvert. I don't even like
You don't
I
think you
don't
know that many people?
and it's not even that, like, even the thought of dancing on my own wedding gives me anxiety. Like, all these people are gonna watch me have my first dance, and
Honestly, I feel like I get shy,
mm,
but I feel like when it's time to go, I'm ready to go.
yeah, because you
Like,
have to now.
yeah,
Why are you pussy
exactly.
it now? It's your
Exactly. There's
wedding.
no point fussing. It's like you're gonna have to go. So
Yeah,
it's like I don't really mind that.
yeah,
I've already threatened my mom with eloping so many times. So I feel like if I
really.
do find the love of my life, which is not very looking very likely, I'm
Don't
gonna
say that.
celebrate
Let's
it.
not say that now. Come on now.
I'm gonna want to celebrate it.
Yeah.
Anyway, talking about men,
Mm.
what do you think about like female male friendships?
Hmm.
No
I
faith.
you know what it is. Like if you know in your heart
Mm-hmm.
that you have no interest in him, like you know it's platonic and you know that he knows it's platonic, it can work.
Mm-hmm.
But when it comes to like a little boundary crossing
Mm-hmm.
and like maybe you're a little touchy feely one day all of a sudden,
Mm-hmm.
or maybe like you're there you're there s- resending me a video that I've posted talking about, oh, like, is that you? Like, don't do that. We're
Mm-hmm.
friends. Don't do all of that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's the little boundary crossing thing that's making me think, should I reconsider this?
Mm-hmm.
Because like I feel like you're gonna get in a lovey dovey way and it's gonna ruin everything.
Mm-hmm.
So when you know it's like this is platonic, it's platonic, it can work. But when you feel like I like him, but I feel like he if I put it on him,
He will
he
take it.
wouldn't flinch.
Mm-hmm.
That's when you know it's like, all right,
It's not really.
yeah, this can't work. Because like what if I'm just randomly talking about, oh, this guy, I went on a date with this guy. Who? Well, why you're going on dates with guys now?
Mm-hmm.
Or like, don't be doing all of that.
That's not friendship then. That's more like.
But what if it started out as a friendship and then, gets into that? That's when it becomes uncomfortable. You have to establish we're friends.
Mm-hmm.
Like it can't be like,
I feel like it takes a level of maturity from the men
yeah,
as
it's
well.
always on the man's side. I mean,
Mm-mm.
I
No,
was gonna
because
say
there
it's
are
always
women
on the
that get
man's
friend
side.
zoned
Yeah,
too.
yeah, and then they're stuck like if this
Mm-hmm.
is only the capacity I can get him in,
Mm-hmm.
then
But yeah, I mean, my best friend's a guy.
mm,
We did go on 2 dates together,
mm,
like when we first met. But it was just one of those things where it's like we just like talking the whole time. It was never any. I didn't feel any sparks or
yeah,
anything. But it's like
yeah.
I really
I
did
enjoy your
enjoy
company.
speaking to this
Yeah,
person. And like
yeah,
we both moved into like an area where we both moved to Leicester. We didn't know anybody there. He
yeah,
was Nigerian. I was Nigerian. So it's like, oh, okay.
mm,
We actually enjoyed being friends with each other, and it's like my best friend now till
mm,
now. So it's like yeah, with that, it's not a thing where it's like, oh, I feel any type of way about
mm.
him or anything. Like, I mean, even on my pictures on Instagram, he'd be like, ah, you're killing them today,
That's
like
playful though.
exactly.
I'm
It's
talking about
always
sending you a little
playful.
DM. Reply to your story.
No,
Damn, the big eye.
mm-hmm.
Damn, and it's like, huh?
You're not
You
supposed
didn't
to
even
give
have to
that.
do that in the first
You're not supposed
place.
to
A
give
simple
that.
like,
Uh huh.
even a like,
Mm-hmm.
like
I have to beg him to like my shit.
See, that's different because you
I'm
know that he's
like,
your
bro,
friend.
comment on my shit,
Yeah, come
like.
on, algorithm, come on now. You don't want
Exactly.
to see me succeed?
So he's like, so I have to. I remember when he was trying to post it around my birthday, and he
Mm,
was like, should I put sister from my mother? Because I don't want to scare my host. So
mm,
it was
I
like,
hear
it's
it.
just always a thing where it's like, okay, I'm like, oh my god, you're overthinking. It's like, no, 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 no. Like I have girls that can't be asking me too many
Yeah,
questions.
yeah, yeah, I
Say if I'm
hear
gonna
it.
post you,
I hear
I
it.
have to post you like, because
Yeah,
I have got my own host.
yeah, yeah,
And it's like, do you know how many times I'll call this guy and he'll be like, I'll call you back, I'll call you back, I'll call you back. I know he's a real girl.
yeah,
So it's like, I
yeah.
know it. And
And
I
you're
just
not
trust him.
overstepping either.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. And I think it's one of those things where it's like, even if your best friend is a guy and he gets into a relationship, you have to be friends with the girl.
Mm,
Like, if I want that relationship to go on, I have to form a friendship with the girl.
mm,
Or like give them their space if I feel like she
mm.
doesn't want to be friends with me.
But I don't think you necessarily have to form a relationship because what the girl doesn't is not really feeling your vibe. It's
Because
not by force
I
be
think I
friends, but you
think
can be
you should
civil.
make an effort
Yeah,
to be
yeah,
friends, because it's like if you're in if you have a friendship with somebody and they get into like a long-term relationship,
yeah,
especially as a woman, you need to let the other partner feel very comfortable with you
yeah,
and your presence around them.
yeah.
Like they need to experience you and this person together. They can see that it's not, because even like me and my best friend, like when we see each other, I don't remember last time I hugged him. Like it's
Mm.
just a thing where it's like we'll just see each other, we'll just carry on
Love, bro.
talking.
Love.
Exactly, exactly. So it's like it's never really been a thing like that. So if I see with a girl, I want her to feel comfortable with our wife. Like,
Yeah,
you know, it's like, okay, we're
yeah,
actually doing this, like we're all friends, and
yeah,
it's like, okay, maybe I'll even hang out with you, or like I'll make a conscious effort that you're always there when we're hanging out.
yeah.
So it's just a thing where it's like I feel very comfortable.
Mm.
And I feel like that's probably the best way to, because it's like even us now, if I'm dating somebody and
Mm.
you're around, like you'd want to be cordial, like civil,
Yeah,
like not a
yeah,
thing where you guys don't like each other and you guys are,
yeah.
no, it's just because I feel like there should be those boundaries there, and either that or you just like you just have things open, like you
Mm.
can't you, because I feel like I'm probably more impactful to my male friends, because I be telling them like you better act right, you
Mm,
know,
mm.
like I pull their
Like you
ears.
said, men don't hold men accountable.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
it's like and also give them like a female's perspective on things as well.
yeah,
So I feel like that it is good. I feel like it would be like a better society if more women and men were friends and they weren't like sexually
yeah,
involved.
yeah, yeah.
So I think that is a positive thing.
Because there's some men that see it as like, if I'm not intimate with this woman, what's the point of me being around her? And it's like, so what? Like your
That's
your
what I mean.
female manager,
They have to be
your
mature. Like you have
yeah,
to know that from the women that you surround yourself with, there's a lot more that you can get from them. Like
yeah,
there's a lot more that they can add. There's a lot more value they can add to your life.
yeah.
Like see my friend now, he's talking about getting an Airbnb, and he's like, oh, if he goes to Nigeria, like can I help him manage it? And I'm like,
Mm,
we can just get like an auto lock and just have like a dynamic lock
mm,
where they put in a code and it opens up,
mm,
and maybe you can get like a cleaner that comes and you give her the lock change,
mm,
and every time the cleaner leaves you can change the locks like
mm.
dynamically, so I don't have to manage it for you.
And where would he have this idea if you weren't there as his
Exactly,
friend?
exactly. He was even telling me that, oh, I can manage it, and whatever profit he gets over like the mortgage being paid, I can keep. I'm like, I don't have to be involved. Like you can just keep the money by yourself.
Yeah,
And so it's like, you know, the women that I can actually add to your lives, but
yeah,
when you just see them as sexual objects, you're
mm,
missing out on a lot. You're
mm,
missing out on everything that like women have to offer,
mm.
because there are a lot of smart women there, and
Yeah,
you're just all you're seeing is ass and titties, and it's like, bro,
yeah,
you're missing out on so much more.
yeah.
So I feel like it would be like a good thing if more men began to like get their heads out
And the
their
funny thing is,
penises.
where does it stop? What if your therapist is a woman? What if
Exactly,
if
exactly.
you're the person you're coaching, you're a PT,
Hmm.
and that's a woman?
I think for a lot of guys it just depends on level of attractiveness. Like
Very
if
true.
she's
Yeah,
attractive, I'm going
yeah,
for it.
yeah,
That's what it is.
yeah.
Like it's,
Like fuck
even
our
if she's my friend's
relationship.
mom, I'm
Yeah,
going for
yeah.
it.
Which is tapped.
Yeah. So I just feel like the men have to be mature for that to happen.
Yeah.
Anyway, the last thing I want to talk about was the events that are getting locked off.
Mm.
And yeah, how do you feel about that?
I think that I'm not gonna say we as a people, because a lot of people just go to the function,
Hmm.
have fun, leave. They're not there to be starting problems and stuff like
Hmm.
that.
Hmm.
But because what can you really do?
Hmm.
Events do as much as they can to, like, search you, and like they do all the preventative measures, but like what else can you really do to keep a crowd in check, like a crowd of all these people?
I think we as a people need to start snitching.
Mm.
We need to take it
Because we have a no
seriously.
snitching culture.
We need to start snitching.
Yeah.
Like you need to sing like a bird,
Yeah.
like point fingers.
Mm.
Because if we don't,
Our
and I feel
things
like
are getting
that's one
cancelled.
of the bad things about our culture,
Yeah.
is that no snitching thingy, where people
Yeah.
try to protect people that have caused us harm,
Mm.
and they try to like go against the police when the police are like, you know, getting, because obviously there is police brutality,
Mm.
but then there's also brutality from people that are like us that are
Mm.
not, you know, and it's like, how do they say that proverb? It's like if you keep a bad apple, like all the other apples are
Ruins
gonna
the
go.
bunch. Yeah.
Exactly. So it's
Yeah.
like, why do we keep protecting the bad people in our community?
Yeah.
And it's like the more we do that, the more difficult our lives become.
Yeah.
So I feel like, yeah, it's time to remove them and feed them to the wolves. If you
Mm.
know what the police is like, don't act up. So now don't now complain when the police start policing you, because it's like you're putting people in danger. The police are the people that we call. So then you can't then complain. So I feel like we need to start snitching. We need to start looking out for each other in that sense, like, and giving them information about people that are acting up.
And everyone just needs to like just pattern up. Don't come to an event with like these next intentions, because like you think it's all fun and games now. Oh, this is my up, but then it's like, what happens when carnival does get locked off, like for good? What happens when
I feel like
recess, all
that
these
this
events?
is
I
what
don't
I mean
know.
by we need to speak to people that are on our level.
Yeah,
What you're saying to the people that are actually doing it is air. They're not
yeah,
listening to you. They don't care what you think. They see they're up, they're ready to go off. Or like maybe they're even going there to find the up. So it's like they don't care what we think. So I feel like we, the normal people, need to point fingers at the snitch. Like tell the police, take videos, record, send it to the authorities.
How effective do you think that is? Like, there's something going all the way in Birmingham. Do you think that's it's going on like nationwide?
Not
Like, how
nationwide. You don't need to
effective is
send it. You don't
this?
need to post it online. Send it directly to 111. Like send it directly to the officers. Like you don't need to put yourself out there and say you did something, but you can have, if you have a video record of someone doing something like negative, or someone like doing something,
But you never know what someone's gonna be on. Like, it could be they could have like
But I feel
a
like
secret knife.
we like to say, oh, we're not involved or whatever. Like just keep your hand out of it. So I just feel like if you know something, you need to report, because then it can't be a thing where, oh, we complain about things getting taken up from us if we're not doing anything about it ourselves.
Yeah.
So it's like, what then can we say if it's causing? Because at the end of the day, anything happens, they go to the police, they go to the NHS. So it's like we're still going to government funded places for help after all these happens. Like they still have to deal with the repercussions of everything that happens. So it's like we have to be proactive ourselves. Like we have to be policing ourselves. So I feel like that's because I mean you don't go to a concert thinking you want to police anybody, but it's like they need to know that,
like, not look the other way.
Yeah, like nobody.
But how do you know something is about to pop off though?
Obviously,
it could be something as small as stepping on your shoes.
You don't
and then
know.
It just pops off.
You don't know, but I feel like we just have that culture. Even witnesses would not want to say anything. Like eyewitnesses wouldn't want to say anything. So I feel like we need to be more proactive about like pointing fingers. And sending off people that need to be sent off to wherever their community is, the real community in prison. They should go there and live with them. So it's like
it's a thing where people just need to just pattern up. If you want to keep enjoying these events, you have to behave accordingly. You can't think that you can be rowdy and then these events are always going to be there for you. Because like when it comes to like someone that wants to plan an event and they see it's a grime, it's a hip hop event, it's like, oh, because we know how you guys like to tussle, so we're not trying to organize this thing, because how can you know that you're going to control all these people?
I just feel like as much as we speak about that, I don't think they're going to understand it until it actually happens to them, where they get picked up and shit.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, it's cool. Like they always feel like they're tough. They want to prove themselves and they feel untouchable. Like I know somebody that went to prison, like and I remember I was okay, it's a family member, but he went to prison. He's like, oh, call my lawyer. I need to be out of here by Friday. And I'm like, I mean, by tomorrow, because it was a weekend. And I'm like, this person doesn't know that he's not coming home.
Yeah.
He really thought.
It sounds like he doesn't even have any kind of like.
Because it's like I've seen that he's committed an offense that you're going to prison.
Yeah.
Right? But he's like, oh, call my lawyer. They're just gonna sort it out so I can get bail. And you're not getting bail.
You need to think about what you did in there.
Exactly. But it's like they feel invisible.
Yeah.
Not until they actually get picked up.
Yeah.
They don't think they're touchable. So it's like, as much as saying, oh, don't do this, don't do that. It's about their ego. It's about their pride.
Yeah.
It's about way more than our voices can penetrate until they feel the effects of their actions.
Yeah.
They don't know. They don't understand it. So it's like, it's never going to be a thing where it's like, oh, don't do this, don't do this, don't do this. If you don't hear, you'll feel. Let them feel. And we need to get them closer to feeling.
Yeah.
So we need to, you need to start snitching. Yeah. That's my thing. Start snitching. You can't protect people that are literally endangering other people's lives. And I wasn't up for protecting him either. I was like, I mean, shit. I didn't want to be the one to tell him that you're going to jail, but you're going to jail. Like,
Things have to happen.
it's had to happen, and obviously now he's a lot more cautious because he's gone to jail. He's come out. He's like, okay, I can't be doing shit like that. I can't be. So they would know. The more of them go in and come back out, maybe they lose a year of their life, 6 months.
You think
of their
about what you
life.
did in there.
Exactly. Go think about what you did, because if you're not punishing them, then what? Like they just a lawless society just becomes. We really just need to start snitching, on people. But that's it really. Anyway, we've come to the end of this episode. It was nice to have you here.
It was nice to
Always
be here.
lovely to see you. And we'll see you in the next episode. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and the works. See you later. Bye.
Bye.